Hey guys, Box90 here with the full spoiler for the From the Vault 20. Yeah! So ever since Jace the Mind Sculptor in From the Vault was announced, people have been going crazy, and now we have officially the full set released. Spoiled in full with explanations. So let's take a look at them and not make this video ridiculously long. So they gave a whole discussion about what they were thinking about. Drum roll. The 20 cards are, number 1, 1993 is Dark Ritual, which I love because Dark Ritual is awesome. Foil Dark Ritual is very expensive, and to have another foil one's always great. I personally like the art. It's not my favorite art, but it's a good choice of art. It's a Leshrac quote from Limdol, and Dark Ritual, of course, is a fantastic, fantastic card. It was in 1993, it was great, and it's ridiculous ever since, even with its limitations, not being played, obviously not being reprinted recently, but it's a great card. So thank you, Wizards. I could always use more foils of this card. 1994, Swords to Plowshares. Everyone wants foils of this art, or at least everyone, meaning me, wants foils of this art, and Swords to Plowshares is used in every single format. It's a very staple removal, and it was originally printed in 1994, so I'm happy that they are printing a foil version of this art, and I'm a big fan. So thank you, Wizards. That's 2 cards I'm a fan of. Great. Number 3, we have Him to Track, which I already spoiled earlier, but yeah, new art for an awesome card that everyone loves. Thank you, Wizards, for printing this, and it made an impact back in the day, and it's freaking awesome even now. So since it's discard at random, your opponent doesn't get to choose what he's losing, which means he can often lose his best cards, and it's 2 for 2, so whoa, very, very cool. I would get this even just single for the foil, just because the art is gorgeous. Then we have 1996, we have Findhorn Elves, which has been going up in price just because they had one printing and it was an alternate Llanowar Elf. So for those who are playing Commander and Cube and stuff, this card is now foiled with new art, which is okay. The art's nothing special. It's kind of boring, but it's another Llanowar Elf. So cool. Yeah. Then we have Impulse, which I already spoiled before. It's kind of random, wondering why it's not like Control Magic or Counterspell or whatever. I don't know why. Impulse, they said it's a staple back in the day, and you still see it all over the place, so that's their justification for it. For me, it feels kind of random, but it's there, and it's not a bad pick. I'll just say that. It doesn't feel horrible. 1998, we have Wall of Blossoms, because you have to have a not as good card in it from the vault, or else you're going to be making too much money from your quote-unquote $40 MSRP. That is totally not happening for everyone. But anyway, Wall of Blossoms is, I'm going to get over my bitterness. Wall of Blossoms was a very, very solid card, saw tournament play, and is really great that it cantrips and is a solid defender. Ironically, it has defender, but solid blocker for play. So it's a more nostalgic card. Then we have 1999, we have Thran Dynamo, which is still used in tons of Commander decks. Very, very powerful ramp effect. It's 4 tap to add 3 colorless, so it jumps you forward a whole bunch. Really, really great ramp. It's used in tons of Commander decks. I may even say some playing Cube, but definitely Commander. It's a very, very solid big card, and to have a foil one is, of course, what everyone loves, pimping out their decks for Commander. Then we have Tangle Wire, which is here because John Finkel used it to completely beat Bob Marr. So wasn't that the Tinker deck that was Unreal? So yeah, I'm pretty sure this was the card, and it's kind of Unreal with the fading, being able to tap down tons of permanents. It's a very awesome card. The art is fantastic. I like it a lot. Then we have 2001 Fact or Fiction, because Fact or Fiction is awesome in tons of formats, and especially I love it in Commander. Foil Fact or Fiction is freaking awesome. Then we have Chainer's Edict, which is kind of random. It's more because it's a fantastic card with flashback and saw tons of tournament play. And they said Upheaval was another choice, but that's banned in Commander, so they picked Chainer's Edict, which is cool. It's a very flavorful card. New art, kind of boringish art compared to the original, but it's not horrible. Then we have Chroma's Vengeance, which I already spoiled before. It's a great card, but this new art is complete pimpage, and especially for EDH, it's unreal. So for those looking for a foil for EDH, this will be your go-to card. No questions asked. Gilded Lotus, I like the new art. It feels really, really cool. And the card itself, even though we just had it reprinted, I think it's a very solid pick. So thank you for that. I mean, you could have put maybe, I mean, I don't know, was Chromox in the same year? I think so. They could have, in theory, put things like Chromox, but, you know, you make do. So it's pretty good. Pretty solid pick. You can't have everything. Ink Eyes, Servant of Oni, which I already discussed. I love her a lot. Some people don't, some people do. She's used in Cube, she's used in EDH. She's a big card, and I love her. I love to get one foil of her. Then we have Char for 2006, which, because of course it had that insane top deck of the century play with the Lightning Helix, which you guys can watch. I'll excuse me, it's late. I'll put this link in the in the description of the video so you guys can comment about it in the comment section. And Char, it's an okay burn spell. So, but it makes sense. The real reason they're putting in here is Magic History. Then we have 2007, Venser, we already talked about him. The new art's pretty cool. I still like the old art a lot, but it's not bad. It's more based on his Scars of Mirrodin style instead of the original art they had from Time Spiral. Very powerful card, awesome pick. 2008, Chameleon Colossus, very solid card. I like it. It's used in, again, Cube Commander like crazy. Very, very solid foil. Happy to see that here. 2009, we have Cruel Ultimatum, which I already talked about. I love the new art, and it's freaking cool. So, yeah, there we go. 2010, Jace. There's nothing more to say. There's nothing more to be said. It's insane. He is completely breaking this box set's value. And foil Jace, everybody. Surprise. 2011, Green Sun Zenith. My only question is, where is Primeval Titan? And they didn't put Primeval Titan in here. Don't really know why, but they probably should have put Primeval Titan just because of Magic History. Green Sun Zenith enabled Primeval Titan, but come on, everyone. Primeval Titan was the card you remember from 2011. It was unreal. Or, I mean, if anything, maybe Grave Titan, but if you're going to put a green card, Primeval definitely took that slot, in my opinion. Green Sun's not a bad choice, but Primeval would have been, I think, more fitting. 2012, Kessig Wolf Run, because we know it totally owned the year it came out and won first place and was crazy and amazing. So, again, Magic History being made, and that's it. They don't have a 2013 because we're in 2013. So it's very, very cool. Thank you, Wizards, for putting together a set that which is, on the whole, fantastic. Jace just makes it unfairly broken entirely. I really have to figure out how to get an MSRP one of these. I haven't been able to get a pre-order already. I need to figure out if I can do that or not. Otherwise, I will be among the many sad players who don't get this very, very cool product. So if you guys can lay hands on this MSRP, do it. If you can lay hands MSRP on more than one, how about you let me know and ship me one because you guys like me. But mostly, all those players who can get MSRP, great. This set is definitely a box value that is fantastic. It's probably the best from the vault made so far, in my opinion. It just has such goodness in here, and you guys should definitely try to pick this up. Let me know all your thoughts about this set and all the spoilers below in the comment section of the video as well. Check out my channel sponsors and the links to this page in the description of the video. And as always, Roxbox90 signing out. I'll see you guys next time.